And do I have Sorrybot here? In chat. Or have they fucked off? Oh. Not good, huh? Been some holidays. Yeah. Might have been sort of all over the place as well. Actually, let me log into this. See what's going on here.
Ah, you're back.
Hello, Robson. I am back. That is perhaps the most appropriate Soshiro low ever. Welcome back. How are you? Fuck. An hour later than I wanted it to be. It's fine. Did I get it sorted? I mean, I did the things that I could do, and then I was like, well, nothing's helped. Let me come back to it in half an hour. And it got a bit better, and I was like, okay, let me come back to it in like 10 minutes. And it was better. So maybe there was just like, I don't know, a lot of people uploading smut or something at that particular time. And here I am wanting to upload my smut. My smut should take priority. Oh. God. Happy New Year, everyone. How are things? Did everybody have a good New Year's? V got me into Guild Wars 2. Now, how the hell did V manage to get you into Guild Wars 2? I used to play Guild Wars a very long time ago. I was a Mesmer main. Was my main character. It was one of the Asari, the little gnome creatures. She was very cute. Her name was Ofeta, like the cheese, but with an O in front of it. And spelled with a PH. O-P-H-E-T-A. Ofeta. And she was a little genius. Very cool. I just had a friend text me. You would decide to stream Disco Elysium while I'm at work, wouldn't you? Inconsiderate. There will be a VOD. There will be a VOD. I was bored, like unable to rest bored. Ooh. Desperation then. Sorry to hear that. I guess I did buy Guild Wars. I could at any time decide to re-download it again. There's nothing stopping me. Just, I don't know. When I was in my early 20s, sure, MMOs, I was all about it. And now I've just fallen out of favor. Had a very stressful day for New Year's, or just generally today. My New Year's was a little stressful. I hosted some friends. And so I was doing the, does everyone have a drink? Do you need any more snacks? Fireworks are going to be starting very soon. You know, hosting thing. Today... Oh, you also played Guild Wars, Robson. Both of your mains are Sylvari Necromancers. I mean, it's a good combo. Very good combo. I also had a Sylvari Elementalist, who was perhaps my second favorite. Let's go gambling. Hello, Kitayami. You won. Welcome. Right, so we're going to play some Disco Elysium. We're an hour later than I wanted to be today, so I wanted to get a bit of a bumper stream in, as I'll be busy from about midnight my time, which is in 4 hours. So this stream will be about 3.5 hours long. I'm glad that the Gamba bot is working. Otherwise, though, I hope you've had decent enough days. Even if they were stressful, like Robson's. Should also play Persona 5 again at some point. That'd be nice. Actually, I've got a lot of games that I want to replay. I want to replay Marvel Midnight Suns. It's really good. At some point, I'll continue playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll finish that in my own time. Hitman World of Assassination is a game that I'm interested in playing because I keep seeing Peach play it, and it just looks fun. Hades 2. Gotta play that too at some point. There's a game... What was it? Oh, I got gifted Persona 4 Golden and a couple of Shantae games for Christmas. So I like to play those too. For the King 2, the sequel, is out. Maybe like to give that a go. But to be honest, that one, I like the style of the first game better than the second. Just in visuals. So I'm like, we'll see. And Return of the Obra Dinn has been on my list for a very, 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 very long time for another mystery game to play one day. And I want to do another Baldur's Gate 3 rerun. Huh, there's too much to do. Fancy doing some Persona 4 Golden voices sounds nice. I don't know anything about Persona 4 Golden. In fact, the only Persona game I played was 5 on stream. It was a good time, I enjoyed it. But I was like, goddamn, when is this game going to end? Have a coffee and a giant Kinder Egg. Kitty Yummy, that sounds fucking awesome. I would love a coffee right now. Finished Path of Fire story today, so I'm thinking about giving another class a try. Might make Elementalist. Elementalist is good. I mean, I'd recommend Mesmer. Mesmer's good. Like Illusion Mage. Very fun. Sending out clones and stuff. Lost my car last November due to a snapped timing belt. Ooh. Resulted in engine failure. Ooh. Long story short, I have an appointment this Thursday to pick up a new car. Yay. That I'll be leasing for 4 years. Today I got the information that winter tires won't be provided and that I had to buy them myself 3 days before pickup in the winter. How did no one in any of the companies involved think about the idea that there will be a guy picking up a car with summer tires in the winter? Yeah. Just general incompetency there, by the sounds of things. And no doubt you had to really fork out. That does suck. Obra Dinn would go hard. Yeah, it's one of those games where you can't play it again. Similar to Outer Wilds. Your mind gets tainted with the knowledge of the game. And you can't go back. Close enough, Persona games are kind of similar in that sense. P4G will also be super, super long. Clear my schedule. Don't plan for anything else, just Persona. Alright, let me start some Disco Elysium. Shall I? Because this game is quite long as well, right? Fairly long. And if I ramble for too long, then we're not going to play the game. So I have like a strict stopping time today. But hey, thanks for being here, everybody. I do appreciate it. You know what? I've not heard any of the music for Persona 4. Is it as good as this? Because if so, then I will definitely play it soon. But the Persona 5 soundtrack just fucking slaps every time. I'd say so, yes. Asura Elementalist, let's go. Hell yeah. That's that one combination I didn't try, actually. Okay, music. Music can slowly fade out. Thank you, music. Fritzlark. Hello. Oh, you guys are up here still. Let me move you back down, shall I? Boop. How are you? Welcome in. Nice to see you. P5 might be better, but P4G isn't slacking. Okay, alright. Noted. Noted. Okay. So, where were we before? We are a nameless comp who I think has a real name called Harry. But we are investigating a body in this place, River Shoal, I think, who was strung up in a tree. And we still haven't managed to get him down from the tree yet, because every time we try to approach him, we throw up. Then some kid made fun of me and I punched him in the fucking nose. Close to winter. Okay. But then, weirdly, he respected me for it. So I appreciate that. I know we were in that, like, bookstore, but I didn't want to get sidetracked. I know for sure that there is this store here that we can buy, like, cigarettes or something from. Or maybe painkillers. I do have this light that I'm shining in people's face all the time, and I think I dig that. That works, I can't join in, but hope you have a great time, and if you run late enough, I'll be on later. Alright. Take care, Melanoir. There will be a VOD for you to watch, so do not worry. It will always be available. Don't get shot. And I will also try not to get shot in the game. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Your mighty suspicious Frit clerk. She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colourful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods.
Hello, Corey. Did I say hello? I don't remember. Hi. How are you? You well? I hope you are.
The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
What does Milanoir do that they have to watch out to not get shot? They're a detective. They're a real-life detective. Actual, for realsies. Very cool. We've been friends for years and years. So, one day, I'm gonna be, like, I don't know, on a crime spree, and he's gonna need to solve it. And he's gonna love it. Tenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile. What is Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier.
I got a
It
breakthrough. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's a bit messy. Let's proceed. I have some questions.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Do you have any ammonia for sale?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled
That was
with
it.
tired ennui.
We needed ammonia so that we could reapproach the body. That's what we needed.
Yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Okay, can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
You killed them, didn't you? Fritz Clark, with 3 T's. I'm coming for you. Yeah. How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Did you know the man?
Not really.
Not really.
No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
You're a lot of help, kid.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Oh my gosh, an early raid. Wow. Incredible. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Showbrew, it's you. Mel is here too. Thank you for doing the shout out, Mel. And a Schneebles. Hello, Schneebles. Hello, Showbrew. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the Labatt's Twitch channel. I hope you are ready to be entertained. Is the question mark at the end of that sentence? You don't know who I am. I'm Betsy. I do voiceover work sometimes, and I stream sometimes too, but not very often because I'm busy all the damn time. I'd like to stream more. But here we are, our first stream of 2025, and we immediately had internet troubles, and I had to delay my stream by like an hour. So things are going very, very well at the start of this year. Hopefully your stream went a bit smoother, Showbrew. Something with Ivy. Hello. I assume it is okay to just call you Ivy. Or something. Oh no, but Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Showbrew. What were you up to? Let me see. Subnautica. Now that is a game that I am aware people are obsessed with. And I've never given it a chance myself. In fact, I'm not even sure if I own it. Because whilst the mystery of the ocean deep is very tantalizing to me and interesting, the base building, resource gathering part of it, it turns me off. So I don't know if the pull of the mystery in the story and then whatever is going on in this ocean world would be enough for me to manage with the resource stuff, you know? Ivy's perfect. I shall remember. Fortunately, your name makes it very easy. Sort of did. I beat Schneeb's time in Clam. What, Clam? What the fuck is Clam? Did some drawing after that? No, that's cute. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. If you do need to raid and run, please do go and look after yourselves. I will be streaming for the next few hours until probably just before midnight my time, which is in 3 hours, 50 minutes. And playing Disco Elysium all the while, which is a detective game, which we started, is it 2 weeks ago now? Probably about 2 weeks ago. We did one stream of it before, so we're very early on still. We've not discovered much, and I get distracted very easily. Clam these nuts? Okay, Robson. Alright now. Slash ban this man. I'm kidding. Or am I? It is VR getting over it. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't have a VR headset, but presumably it would be okay to play without a VR headset? I need to check out your VOD. Thanks for your help, kid. Tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or?
Whoa. No, I meant the physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit
No, I meant where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind or as a nation or
As mankind.
in a good place.
She rubs her face, thinking.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
It's 13:05 football. There's a couple of ladies on this poster over here. Nice.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Oh. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah,
Revachol?
it happened
Revachol?
like 50
Alcohol.
years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
The coalition, what is that? Tell me more, kid.
Our government?
Yeah.
Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I'm really just throwing all kinds of questions at this kid. I won't bother you.
Cool.
Alright, well, we got experience, so it was worth it? But can I get
Reality?
more? Yes,
You mean
economic
I
reality.
don't really know anything? I mean, I'm 15.
You're 15 working here? 15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the physical
I
reality?
don't know.
Oh no, we did that already.
What about it?
I won't
Oh,
bother you. Get out of here. Alright. Well, that's the game. That's Disco Elysium.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Oh. I completed a
Bizarre
thought.
scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Look at this artwork. That's astounding. I don't know, look at the clock behind you. Bitch, just tell us if you're looking straight at it. That's true. I'd have thought of that. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Huh. Volumetric shit compressor. I have no idea where we got this. I remember starting to learn Hobocomp, and we still have 38 minutes remaining on that. But where did we get volumetric shit compressor? Is it because we just haven't gone to the toilet in a while? My bowels are the volumetric shit compressor. That's foul. I can't believe I said that. What's this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
What is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
Ow.
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
What kind of store doesn't have bags for purchase? Madness. Volumetric shit compressor is from failing twice the check on the checking corpse in the yard. Really? I did great at failing that.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
We can almost buy this raincoat. That'd be amazing. So this amused me how stoic the narrator of this game sound reading all this crazy nonsensical flavor text. It's very me, I feel. My job description selling stuff to customers, not telling the time. Volumetric shit compressor is very... Oh yeah, I read that already. Played this game way too many times. I will probably need help, so I'm glad that I have some professionals in chat. What is it?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
We nearly have enough. She taps on the glass counter. The raincoat's patiently awaiting purchase. We could come back for that.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, what do I do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be any more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
You know what, kid? You're doing great.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
It's strange going from these kind of like British accents to what was like a very bland American accent in the tutorial agent. Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
No, I don't. Do I need to get any of these right now? I think I needed to buy ammonia, didn't I? But I don't... I think I'm okay. I have 2 +1 morales that I could use. And then I'll probably just stumble upon some Nosafed at some point. So I think I'm good. Unless you guys say
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lined the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Oh. Are we an alcohol addict? I suppose this is where we kind of make our decision. Do we lean into it?
Take a deep breath, drink water.
Mel, thank you for the hydrate. Delicious. Not a good place for a recovering addict. It's okay. Say nothing, just take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Wow. Okay. +1 intellect, -1 health. Surely these aren't permanent boosts, right? +1 physique, -1 morale. +1 physique, -1 morale. +1 physique, -1 morale. +1 intellect, -1 health. That's tempting. That is tempting. And the cigarettes are quite cheap. Certainly cheaper than the UK. Not that I smoke. I just know that they're extortionate. Tell me more about these products if you can.
The Pale Age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
What is pale?
You know.
She shrugs, uninterested in explaining it further.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Let's concentrate on what's important here.
Okay, what will consuming this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
You're very naive.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale. Use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
What does that mean? For me, the player? Anything under the counter?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Alright. Okay, so did I look at this? I did. That was the cigarettes and the alcohol, and that was the medicine. I talked to you, right? Or have I just questioned you?
Is this about...
Yeah, I've talked to you. That was the raincoat in here, even though that looks like a croissant. And if we are lucky enough, we could find a bag to collect shit and then sell in here. Right. Oh, wait a minute. There's some shit on the ground here. Oh, fuck yeah. And some more magnesium. Jump Jams, a popular music mag. Lovely. Glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. And no, they're much hunkier than you. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. Oh. Okay, inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. It's a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Maybe if we get a raincoat. Would the raincoat actually help us? It could do. I don't think we need this disco-ass blazer that much. So I think that would count as a jacket, right? Whoa, bullets? We get a gun? Chain cutters. We may be able to sell this pen at some point. Or all of this stuff. I don't know. Unforeseen consequences? I mean, you could get hammered on alcohol and suddenly wake up somewhere naked in a field. That sounds like a good time to me. Should we buy this raincoat? Should we spend all our money on this?
Packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants.
Does give
and
us
juice
+1
bottles.
endurance.
The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Yeah, why
There
not?
you go.
Thank you, clerk. Clothes. Oh, look at us. We look great. We are protected from the rain. Somewhat. I'm pretty sure... What was your name? Ken? Was it Ken?
Yes?
Yeah, Kim. Sorry. You told me to get this raincoat, right? Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Did you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I think something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural. Ooh. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? Now that's a good question.
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
You sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
You have returned.
I've changed my mind. Well, really, that's mega sexy.
No, not really. Was
No.
there anything else?
Lady Knight, hello. Heyo, what's up? What's up with you? 46 months. Lady, thank you for staying subscribed for nearly 4 years. Insanity. Actual insanity. March is going to be a 4-year anniversary for me. And a lot of people here. Blows my mind. You are heroes. How was your New Year's, lady? Hopefully you were well. Not 5 years? 12? No, it's 4 years, right? Is it 4 years or is it 5 years? Hold on. When did I start streaming? Was it 2020 or 2021? I think it was 2020. Because it was when COVID hit. So it would be 5 years. Oh my god, it is going to be 5 years in March. Oh my god. Where has the time gone? Either way, nearly 4 years for Lady. Crazy.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know nothing.
Do you want me to brief you?
Please.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
So it's a security guard. I don't remember that information. The guy that has been killed is a security guard. Okay. He's been there for 4 days.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. Does this briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Yeah, no. Can't just execute people out in the street. Oh my god, COVID was 5 years ago? It was, yes. Labatt's old is right. Can't wait to get to your streamer anniversary. Aw, thanks, Lady Knight. I don't know what to do for it. 5 years is pretty big. What should we do? I think last year I did a 12-hour stream, and I've not done more than like 12 or 13 hours before. But, open to suggestions. So old. We are very old. And the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Ah, okay. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Ooh. Secret task complete. Ask him to tell you about the case. Lovely. Can we go over the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did.
Alright.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk
We're getting the same
during
info.
that time.
Mega cool, I've heard enough.
Okay then.
If
Was
we're from
there
different
anything else
precincts,
you
why are we
wanted
on
to
the same
know?
case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
I mean, we did, didn't we? Oh, we'll let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I've got all I need. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Wait a minute, can we do this? We could probably come back to this though, right? We would need to hit a 14. Woof. That's a high number. Ruh-roh, looks like you've run out of points. Oh dear, oh dear. I think you should know I can't remember
No
anything.
response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There's a heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Well, I mean... Afraid this is a medical situation. Move on. Completely lacking of basic information about even this organization. What should I concentrate on? Okay, what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
And what's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
Alright.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Ooh. Sarcasm. I love sarcasm. Thank you, oh wise man.
The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying to curb it.
Okay, we get it.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
So this is something that we can repeat, right? Inland Empire. We may as well give it a go, right?
Only banal things
Fuck.
strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
The soft one doesn't want it back. What? You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Oh, that's funny. That's like a meta joke. They're talking about gamers always looting stuff. I love it. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
That's funny. You're a funny guy, Kim. Funny guy. I'm gonna go back to the body now that we got this raincoat. We got this. We can do this. No problem. Easy peasy. Please stop throwing stuff at my cadaver.
There he still is, looking
Very
right
high. Shit,
through you
compressed.
with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
We did it. 97% chance. There's only, what? Well, I guess 3% chance of us losing. So it'd have to be 1-1, right? Yeah.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you.
Could have done with that
It's
earlier.
a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Hitting the 3% would be funny. You know what? I'm pretty sure that is the first time we've succeeded in a roll in this run so far. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Blood? Alcohol?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
So we can only really remember anything to do with alcohol. Lily, hello. Well, they catch you again tonight. The internet gods are not denying me access like last time. Oh, well, it's been 2 streams in a row? No. 2 out of 3 streams for me where my internet has been bad. So we're doing okay. We're managing. We're just getting through. It's good to have you here. Welcome back to the mystery of Disco Elysium. It's about time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. the kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a harbor.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Assuming dock workers from the harbor?
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No. You feel like it was something else. But what?
Believably mundane, feel like it was something else, don't ask me. Just lumber from one moment to the next. I feel like it was something else.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me.
They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there? Yeah. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. They climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Alright. Sure wanted him to stay there.
It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
See his line, this is where the wires run. I see the rabbits. More than 20 strands. Okay, so we can't exactly, like, cut him down. Let's back off.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
I guess it's the holiday, everyone chilling at home. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, that's a good shout. I'm finally done with my 2 months of being busy. So hopefully more streams from me, provided that the internet is on my side. But who knows? I'm still going to be busy. I'm not as busy, though. Exciting things ahead, at the very least. Let's take a look at the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
A man who appreciates space.
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Oh.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be marked by bullet holes. Be riddled with disco. Hell yeah.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? Say night sky.
Map of the stars.
A sailor, maybe?
I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Oh. It was a loud zip. Sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigat Sunshine. Mini.
Oh.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting then.
A sound. A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Oh, God. Lily. We don't have to feed the addictions. Though I'm sure Robson appreciates it. Even if he immediately loses them right after. In case we need it, the lieutenant says and shakes the paper. Let it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Also, should I move you guys like slightly above? Like here? Then we can see the UI a bit better? Yeah, that probably works. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Okay. So we need to show people his tattoos. Man of physical violence, story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It's his letter to us. Can I have it?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of
The
cigarettes.
glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
What about those boots?
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons. What kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
How do you make armor out of ceramic?
Under the heel. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Oh, okay. Nods towards Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
Material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Sabaton! Maybe I should become a holy man. I don't... Alright. Don't question it, Batsy. Ceramic is also used in current armor plates too. It doesn't produce as much spalling as steel and is lighter, however it cannot really be repaired. Yeah, once it's broken, it's gone, right? Expensive.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ooh, ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
Is what ka-ching means, yes. Good cop or bad cop? Are we good cop? Are we bad cop? Reading chat out of context, I missed a few things because there was crime happening that I need to solve. Rather than gamba. No, that's not what I meant. That is... You're a bat cop? Bats cop? I am bats cop. You're goddamn right. That is what ka-ching means.
It means disciplinary hearing.
Oh. The lieutenant nods, wiping his finger on his sleeve. Right, okay. Kim is not a bad cop. He's a Kim cop. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the Harbor Company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
They do look advanced.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some action.
Sounds fragile. Let's not use the pry bar.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Oh, okay.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Let's pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
His legs are gonna come off, aren't they? Maybe we bring him down first. Fuck it, we're doing it.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Oh, shit.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
This would go well with my bell-bottom pants. It's advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research. Are we not detectives? Maybe clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, so I didn't even want to take them off. Just thought I should try. It's clearly there's clues in the boot.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides,
He taps on the boot.
there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
Yeah, that's a good
You're
point.
sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Okay, so we could ditch him off and then come back later tonight, maybe. Sounds like a plan. Steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor. Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Alright.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
What if that man died for the gamba? A fulfilling death that would be? Addicts everywhere.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head.
Ooh.
His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, dead man, who'd you be?
I'm gone.
Oh, fuck. Now that's a voice. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
And where?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open.
The Blue Heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do.
Whoa. Jesus.
Fuck it hard. Copopo the Clown.
Is that my name? I am Kopopo.
He means force. It'll work.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were
A
alive?
killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
I enjoy our necktie.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
'Cause you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me more. Dead Daddy.
Here you go, you loony.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Oh, I do strike myself as a Rooney. Rooney is obviously not who I am. Rooney's not a bad name. But I don't think it's us.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse. Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, brother Coppo.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini.
Okay, right.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay. So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver
Was there
slowly
anything else?
twists
Squint
on
and
the
take a
cargo
step
belt.
back?
His torso covered in
Okay, sorry,
tattoos
I need to know,
and
Boltzmann.
extremities blotched pink. And
Okay.
as you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant, with something.
Congratulations.
Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
Case solved.
Totally dead.
Totally.
Absolutely.
What's coming out? He's been up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Hello, Misfit. Good morning. How are you? I hope you've been well and are having a fantastic start to your new year. It's good to see you again. Don't know what to think. What do you think? Something is coming out of him. Back off and catch your breath. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something's coming out of him. No.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it.
Purge
drop by
liquid.
drop.
Ugh.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn. Oh, no. Let's not finish that sentence. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
Doesn't really want to dwell on it too long.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Can I talk to Corpse Man again?
Of
Does he have
course.
anything else?
You have questions?
No.
Come back
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
We got 70 experience. Hot damn.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
All right.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
3 years. Heck, we've both gone so old. Hello, Nige. Yes, we're very old now. Oh, how long it has been. Corpse Man, the most unfortunate superhero. Isn't there an X-Man that is a kind of like see-through blob slime man? And his whole power is that his skin doesn't exist or something like that, and he feels excruciating pain all the time. That's a pretty bad superhero as well. Not as old as Stufenheimer, at least. He's fucking ancient. Hi, Nige. Happy New Year. Hope you've been good. Hope 2025 has started off with a bang. And I don't mean the fireworks. Or just mean the fireworks. Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yeah, so it's called the police.
Someone already did. You know who came? We did. Because we have made bad life decisions.
Wise words, Kim. Very bad life decisions.
I know it's hard.
Just like
but I
everyone in
assure you,
chat
the
right
others
now.
won't come to help us.
Made
And
terrible
we have
life
a
decisions.
growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Whatever they did, they've ended up here. How they've done that, don't know. Mistakes were made. We saw a branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
Let's wait for me to get back up from my chair eventually. Oh, don't break your back, old man. Happy New Year, just job hunting again. Now it's not Christmas and people wish to employ. Don't people tend to employ during Christmas as well? I suppose it depends on the industry.
How?
I don't know, just, shoot up there maybe?
Yes, the buckle.
Only temp.
Where
I
it
see,
ties
yeah,
the
that
cargo belt
actually
to
is
the
right.
tree.
It would only be temp work.
If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Wait, so let me
The
try.
lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could
I'll
happen?
blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's test position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner.
He's gonna fucking
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He missed.
he feels bad about his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight, probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Maybe we shoot this child next.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
I was about to suggest that, yeah. I think we could actually chase them off, right? But I kind of want to get, like, up behind so that we can catch Kuno S. Because she's very scared if you try to confront her, even from this side of the fence. So if we give her no place to run to, we might be able to question her, see what she knows. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do
We
it.
are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
I don't really want to pull his head off.
How do you plan to get him down then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
I could try to shoot him down.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
Gonna need your gun.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Ooh. Yeah, I don't have a gun.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
We're not off to a good start. This missing gun business is making your hand tremble.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
It is tempting.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
It's good.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
You can point the gun at the child. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Okay. Let's leave this one up to democracy, shall we? We have a set of numbers here that represent different things. So if you want number 1, say shut up, type 1. 2, hand-eye coordination, which is very low, dice roll. Challenge and pull the trigger, press 2. 3, close your left eye first. 4, point the gun at Kuno S. And 5, give the gun back to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Don't shoot. 3. Interesting. I wonder what closing my left eye would do for me. I'm very curious to know how many of you want us to actually point a gun at a child. who is very likely all talk, really. We could just say shut up. Does 3 mean you can still do 4 afterwards? We could try. We could try. Can't pick between 3 or 4.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, slick, with the falling rain. The corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
It's still no better, and I can't try again afterwards. So, hand-eye coordination is not good. Maybe just, put bed ready, what did I miss? We're considering pointing a gun at a child. But that will make her run. That will definitely make her run. And if she runs, then we lose Kuno as an ally, who actually does kind of like us. Because we punched him in the face. Are you sure they will run? Definitely. Well, no, I'm not sure. But, like, that's the only thing that could potentially happen, right? They get scared because we point a gun at them, they run away. Because they're behind a fence, so why would they not run? I actually think we shouldn't. I actually don't think we should. Yeah, we need to find a way around to confront her. I'm gonna give the gun back.
I agree. Enough gunslinging for today.
What about the body?
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Why don't we just begin with that?
I did not want us to be indebted to Everard Clare. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That is clearly not the case. We need help.
Hold on.
You need to suck my dick! Why the fuck am I still alive?
What? Why would you say... what? Who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man. One you don't want to be indebted to.
Okay, leave. Alright. Ooh, okay.
Hobocop.
Gross.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Aramakan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
What we got? Reveals extra special collector's edition tear bottles on the map. More money from selling tear. Learning count for shows raised to 6. Oh, good. Oh, joy. Not the Hobocop. What's wrong with Hobocop? We seem to get some good bonuses from Hobocop. Right. Okay. All right. I know we're disappointed. Everyone's disappointed I didn't shoot a child. But we did punch a child last stream. Let's not forget that. Plus, I think we may be able to head around and talk with the girl. Okay, interact with this.
An intricate web of blue lines
Punch it
stretches
again?
across the torso of the hanged
We'll see if we
man,
can.
from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
Who are you?
Gone.
What is the meaning?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Okay. Well, we did level up, didn't we? At least once. We have a level in Perception and Half-Light. Half-Light is let the body take control, threaten people. So we're pretty good at threatening people. And Perception, you know, wisdom. See, hear, smell. What else could we potentially benefit? I really liked the idea of us, like, creating a persona, I suppose, for this corpse, and then talking to them due to our own imagination. What would that be? Would that be like Inland Empire? Hold on, wait a minute. No, I can't boost this in any way. Dreams and waking life. Hold your shit together. Understand others. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. I'm happy you resisted the urge to shoot the mouthy brats. This time, I did. This time. Where is the Dark Urge redeem when you need it? Wrong game. Although that's actually something that I could bring back, because I never finished the Dark Urge playthrough of Baldur's Gate. And it's probably been long enough now, right? That everyone that has played Baldur's Gate has, or wants to play Baldur's Gate has. Need to consider. Another point in perception? Composure could be good too. Visual calculus. Crap myself, then I thought you were doing BG3 spoilers. I'm still playing through it. No. No spoilers. No spoilers. Just considering going back to my Dark Urge playthrough, where I think we were most of the way through Act 1. Party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Pain threshold could be nice too. Maybe just more perception. You know what? We are going to hold on to this point for now. I think all these bottles and things we could probably pick up if we wanted to. But we need to find a bag. So I have to hold my left mouse button for a while. We talked to this kid. We did that. Is that a bag that I could use? Hold on. The bag takes precedence. Give. Wait. The distant squall of seabirds. Yellow plastic bag. Frit. Amazing. Can I equip? Do I have to hold this in one of my hands? I do. Aha! The things I've seen, Hick, and said. Nothing I can't do, I'm the job for every man. Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. Now we can pick up crap. It's exciting. Splatter bullet holes lines the wall. What's this? This is yellow. Whoa, money! There's a lot. Ad reads broken window. Tibbs has windows. Oh my gosh.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Oh, poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism. SMH.
Probably some kids.
Let's look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift your... Oh, Onuk. Kuno. Shift your focus to the
Under the
background.
graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach.
Sea
and a
ice?
small tent set up on the ice.
Crazy ice. Lots of gamba happening, I see. We're gathering. Gathering stuff. Oh. Maybe I can use this one. Roundabout North. Capside Apartments, Martinez Pier. What's this one?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The
Ugh.
instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Yeah, go on
Your
then.
money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your
The
vision.
lenses shift.
5
The
XP.
ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
I always thought it was pronounced islet, like isle, but with a T on the end. But islet, I suppose, is fine.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. Hang in there, little
The
one.
little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Aw, cute. We're friends. Okay. Yeah. This is good. It's gonna lead us to that little shit. Lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Isn't that a Pokemon? Wait a minute. What's this?
This is a wall on the
Wow.
side of an apartment building.
Impossible, eh? Oh. Not with the Nat 20.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez.
Worth a try.
Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Did we gather something? No? There she is. Ooh, more good stuff.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Yep.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
If anything, you're afraid she'll take you out one day.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Ooh.
Trying to sneak up on me again. Trying to snuff me out. Get away, pig.
Wow, we can't actually do anything. I thought for sure we'd be able to question her, but no, she's not interested. Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Can I see a map? It's a very artistic map. Broken window, visual calculus.
So much for a quiet smoke.
Who is speaking? Oh, hello. Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Okay, get the gun out. I don't have it. Kim has it. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another smattering of bullet holes on this wall. Shame. Ooh. Orange bum hat. +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. Look at all this medicine we're getting. Let's use one. Ah, that's better. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Oh. Let's go in. We cannot go in. There's this up here too. I suppose we could go in here.
There must be another way into the building.
Fucking excuse me?
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
I am so confused. Kim, what just happened? What happened to you, bud? Why did you sound like that? And also, simultaneously, Tempestus, thank you for the 11 months of subs, of subby wubbies. I appreciate it. That is almost a year. How are you, Tempestus? Let's do it again. There's a penis on this door. There's so much going on. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, he doesn't say anything this time. Whoa, that was weird. Playing Supermarket Sim? I hope you're having a good time. Are you winning? It was so loud. What the fuck? Rue de Saint Ghislaine? Ghislaine? Oh, it's like some fucking French or some shit. Capside apartments, or Capeside apartments.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Side frame motorcycle in repair, the tools used to disassemble it. Some red? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Save! Hello, Harry. Oh, I could open this. Potentially. I will save the game, though. I'll do a quick save. You're rolling in cash. Look at you. Damn.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Yeah? Ooh, signal blue naval coat. Is this like, no, this is, it's a jacket. That looks good. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. If you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. Endurance is still just a +1 with no negative, which is quite nice. And so is the disco blazer. How are you, Harry? Are you well? Gambler is rejecting you? It is. Perhaps that's a sign. A sign to stop. Oh wait, I could put this on. My bum hat. I'm not good at rhetoric, so I may as well just put it into reaction speed. Heist all. Yeah, I can't really tell what I'm going to need here. I think we're okay on endurance, so let's take suggestion. Where are we? Suggestion is now a 4. Endurance is a 4. Yeah. Too bad, just had an evening snack and a bedtime tea. Probably falling asleep soon, but maybe not. Hey. Well, you've come to the right place. You're looking for bed. Bedtime with Batsy. That's us. Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. I like all the stuff I can loot here. Big fan. That over this boat shines like it was recently painted. Space Law, Robson. It's the first Space Law redeemed of 2025. Did you know that space is big? Space is really big. Like, bigger than anything we could possibly even potentially imagine. Infinite is such a huge number that we don't really know how it works. And supposedly, space is infinite, as far as we can tell. But space does not have to be equally infinite on all sides. What do you mean, Batsy? I hear you saying. Well, potentially, there is some theories out there to say that space is, or could be, more of a fixed loop. And that this fixed loop isn't equal from all directions. Oh wait, this doesn't load. Ah, wait, that's good. Hold on. I got distracted by these bottles. Meaning that if you were to travel in a random direction, according to these theories, space may loop on itself, and you may end up right back where you started. However, if you went in a different direction, you would potentially loop back on yourself again, but at a quicker or slower pace than if you went the other way. Very strange. How does that work? We don't really know. But some people seem to believe that space is more of a, or the universe, it's more of like a donut shape. You can imagine it like that. So if you went inwards towards the ring, back to where you started, it would take less time to get around the universe, if the universe was that kind of shape, than if you went around the entirety of the ring. You would still end up back where you were, but it would take you longer. Crazy. Crazy concept. What do they call the donut shape? I always forget. A donut? They may have some scientific term for it, but donut is good enough. Yeah, I can pick up all this shit. May just go on like a bottle spree. As good a reason as any, eh?
Yes?
Oh. I can't convince Kim. Inland Empire is what I needed to convince Kim. How do I get Inland Empire? My Inland Empire's got a +1. Taurus, that's it? Yeah, really? Is it Taurus? Like the bull? I'll go this way then. But there was someone to talk to down here. We should talk to them. Anyway, that's your space law. That infinite is weird, and we don't understand it. Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. It is worth more than you'll earn in your life. Who are you?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Technically, if I'm in a fight with someone, I can run away from him and then suddenly appear behind him and punch him in the back of the head. Yes. You just have to run the entirety of the infinite universe. Or, you know, just like run around the building. That would work too.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Well, hello, Joyce. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Batsy.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Yes, we are. I am, in fact, a hobo cop. Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
A bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
I'm not a drunk, I'm a police officer.
Of course you're not. It was only a joke.
Check her
I'm
hand.
glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold. She seems relieved.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Wait a minute, did you call us?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
All right, well, let's show him.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat, motherfucker.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
How boring.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
It certainly does.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
Taps on the side of the boat and makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about the X something? Ooh, how about Dolores? Interesting. Is Dolores the name of our potentially ex-wife? Let's say Dolores.
Why Dolores?
Just like the name for some reason.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Is that a saying in these parts?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Kim, it's called building a rapport. Surely you should know. It's very basic police work.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Not a lot of boats on... people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Yeah, fuck it.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou. I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Haven't seen anyone else sail around.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a type.
I feel for Kim. Stiffenheimer, if Kim made more puns or dad jokes, I feel like you would be my Kim. Same for Nige as well. Same energy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for this boat, ma'am? We may need to round you up.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Highly qualified pleasure craft operator, you say?
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Wait a minute. Porcelain. Ceramic. Boots. She's got boots for teeth.
Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Yeah, it is charming. That's good enough for me.
Why wouldn't it be? This is Revachol, Wayfair Act and all. Anyone can drive a boat.
Think you have a handle on the boat thing?
Good.
Christ, that's a lot to talk about. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Got any spare cash?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Oh.
A billion?
Exactly, it's a billion.
It's a number, officer.
Oh.
A big one.
I thought I was talking to myself. What was it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
Numbers like that mean nothing to me.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary. But they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks. A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Get out the gun? She seems self-aware. She's rich, clearly. But at least she's not trying to hide the fact. You know? I feel like she probably pays her taxes. At least some of them. Does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantanga on behalf of the suzerain.
Lormatanga. I prefer the pronunciation Lomanthang.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
It's a huge system wrong with a place like this.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
Who's we?
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
The Pines can fulfill their responsibility to the place they built. She gave me a lot of information there, and judging from all of this, will continue to give me a lot of information. Thank you for the stretch, Mel. I'm going to set her on another tangent for me to listen to while I stretch. What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What if I wanted trade secrets?
Take a deep breath, drink water.
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies
thank you
Act
for the
of Trade
hydrate.
in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Octopus? Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a good stretch. An octopus, I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What was your role in this, precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator.
I want a
In
biscuit.
practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
I got a biscuit.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
To the harbour? Is this not the harbour? There is a boat here. Tell me more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organisation now.
Okay. What about the talks?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
So it's now first week of March?
But the strike
Second week
began
of March,
in
maybe.
December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
I mean, the first time doesn't sound too bad. Overtime pay, medical plan. Yeah, okay. Definitely the latter. What about this time? What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Oh, yeah. Communism. Okay. Oh, actually, we need to give our position here. Don't know what to think about that. Like it, over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Machine does break. I'll do a little twerk for you, Robson. How about that? I don't know what to do here. I like it. Seems like they have no idea about business. I mean, they probably have no idea about business, right?
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker a member of the board.
Is that even me?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Oh, that would really slow things down. I did a little twerk and I started to die. That's on you, Stuvenheimer.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Pretty funny, have to admit. Workers can't be kings. The king is king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. Want we're guilty of other problems. I think it was just my body refusing to let me do it. We'll humour her, sure.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
Yeah, wait them out. That makes sense from a corporate side of things. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Call me mañana. Happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget.
Oh.
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Cool, not cool. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Okay, so why the attitude change?
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there? There are scabs at the gate? Eee, oh no.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Yes.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
That's a yes. You did organize these scabs. Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
That was refreshingly honest of you, Joyce. Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What the fuck? No wonder they're striking. Wait. Everard is... Oh, he's the union boss. Oh, I thought you were talking about the company boss. No, Everard Clare is the guy that you're opposed to. Okay. About the union itself?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Which turns to you.
And your opinion, Detective? If I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Oh, it's tough. I've not met them. Like, I can't judge an opinion based off of the report of, you know, the person that was sent to negotiate a deal with them. A corporate stooge, if you will. So, I can't side with them. I can't say that they are just a socialist mob. But, I mean, if they're racist too, then they're not the good kind of socialists. But is it good to be so just center and not take a side? Maybe in this stance it is. Let's not have an opinion.
Of course, officer.
One more thing, you said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Although maybe I could try to appease both sides and be like very pro-corporate when talking to corporate and then pro-commie when talking to the commies.
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Gosh, that was one topic.
Of course.
Oh
How
my
else can I
God.
help?
What about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Let's not reveal our heavy drinking. Shall we? But amnesia? I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything in this world, the city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
Oh, okay.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Sympathy. How do I negotiate my way out of this? What kind of arrangement would it be? I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. What kind of arrangement?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
A dirty alliance? I don't like the sound of that.
Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Why, what does she want? Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
Right.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
I mean, we know the kids have access to drugs.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Nah, we're gonna get it.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse me for a moment, madam. Lost a chat.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
So we're henchmen now.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Listen, Kim, I'm sorry, man.
I'm
You're a
sure
good
you
dude.
will, Detective.
I'll handle it.
You're back.
I want to be on good
Good.
terms with Kim. I think
What
he's
can
a
I
bro.
help you with?
He's really helping me out. Tell me about the drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and
Oh.
various synthetic psychedelics.
Meth.
Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
I get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Right. I mean, this is probably a small island as well, right? Surely they couldn't do everything.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Joyce is defamatory. I mean, she does have blue behind her. Razor, bony finger, every chain has its weak link. Am I going to need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries.
I do like her
Once the
voice
ingredients
actress,
reach
though.
Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well
Another
beyond our
loyal
grasp.
devotee.
But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look. Chlorophyllius. Or was it Chlorophyllus? Hello. Thank you for the follow. Lovely to have you here. I enjoy listening to your voice. Great addition to the gameplay experience. Ah. You managed to make your way in from the Disco Elysium category. This is our... Well, I would say first time playing. I've never finished the game. And it's probably been 5 years since I last played it. before it had voiceover. And I even attempted to stream it way back when it first came out. But because it didn't have any voiceover, I was reading everything out myself. It killed my voice entirely. So I gave up. I threw in the towel. And now that it has voiceover and I've forgotten most things about it, we're going to give it a go. Slate here, English is not my main language. That's okay. 350,000 sentences for the narrator. Yes, it was a lot. Looks like Margaret Thatcher was great boat racing. She does look a bit like Maggie, doesn't she? That's a shame for her.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Don't worry, Chlorophyll. Hopefully that is okay to call you Chlorophyll. Got plenty of non-English speakers here. And, yeah, it's nice to have you. Must be a sorry cop. Gotta play some Bellatra, I think. I've heard that is a wonderful game. I will probably play it soon. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
I do... Yeah, I mean... She's some corporate scumbag, right? For sure. But she's a smooth talker. And it makes me feel like I'm talking to M from, you know, James Bond. And I like it. I do enjoy it. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
Very Judi Dench, yeah. Mm-hmm. I hope she's doing okay, actually. She must be quite old now.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Interesting. So they're that worried about raw ingredients flooding this island that they would strand people here. Nearly as old as Stufenheimer, I think. Ancient. Truly ancient. Proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
I think the strike is being funded with source ingredients of drugs.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Yes?
I have made up my mind. We'll take the case and probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up
She
for a
said the
few more
words.
days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Still so much. She's not going to know anything about the tattoos, but we'll show her anyway.
That's the man who was killed. I'm
Yes.
afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
You know something about the
Better
tattoos?
not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question.
Damn it, I like her.
Protocol keeps her from it.
Even though she's corporate. I like her style. Seems smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
Reality?
Oh yeah, this is a quest. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Let's do the first one.
Yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
She puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then.
Oh, God.
Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Woof. Impossible 20. Okay. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby.
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
What is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable.
Gosh.
Flowing in and out of sight.
They really created a whole damn world just to have a game that is set on an island, didn't they? What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Damn, my Bellatra run ended. I'm sorry, Harry. Have you tried getting good? That was mean. That was just mean. Oh, I don't know where that came from. There's a novel that shares the world arc. Interesting. I didn't know that. Guess mine is what's Revachol.
Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
Great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory. Beyond patriotism. A fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay. Who built this city? And did they build it on rock and roll?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
was going to ask, did Santa bring you anything nice? I hope you bought your coal instead. Well deserved, to be fair. And coal, nowadays? Whew. That's hard to come by. That takes some coal. The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Semenine and Ilmara. Depending on your creed. Okay. When was Revshol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
Sacred and Terrible Air by Robert Kurwitz, game's lead writer. I mean, that would make sense then, I suppose. I wonder if that was always the aim. To, like, make a game, but they wrote a book first. And then when that was done, they were like, yes, absolutely, we make a game from this. 0 seconds watching? Unbelievable. And another stretch. Thank you, Misfit. Hold on, let me just get more information, I guess. We're at the center of the world.
Oh, we're quite a way off. About...
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
That was a good stretch. Ooh. Oh, clearly that doesn't work.
Silence. She lowers her hand.
To be fair, I didn't even know that watch time was a command. I've never seen that before. Guide the raid? Thank you, Harry. Hopelin. Who is Hopelin? I will copy and paste. So I don't forget.
The water, the light. It's as
probably going to stream for another
first time.
Hour or so. So hopefully Hopelin is still around by then.
There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
We're all just in his head, we don't exist. Each of you are like these different parts of my brain. Robson, you are Inland Empire. Sleepless is Shivers, and so on. Did you know that there is a Twitch integration for Disco Elysium? I did not. What does the Twitch integration do? I suppose it helps you by allowing people to vote on choices. Should we add Twitch integration? I'll have to take a look at that. In the options, eh? Twitch integration. Streamer mode. There's a streamer mode? Well, I mean, I've not been that bothered, have I? Enter Twitch token. What is a Twitch token? Similar to Baldur's Gate. I guess it's just my name, eh? No? Connect. Invalid Twitch token. Here's a Twitch token. I'll look it up. Hold on. Elysium Twitch token. Ah, okay, you need an extension to the channel, which would then give you a token. Get it sorted for next time. Back out of this. Yeah, for the rest of this stream though, I won't worry about it. But I'll get it sorted for next time. I've forgotten where this conversation was going. Where are we?
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
Whoa. J'aime vous? Derealization.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
J'aime vous. Have I watched Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes? Life on Mars, potentially, but Ashes to Ashes, no. Both sound like good options, though. Okay, hold on. Revachol Special Administrative Region, Lekailu, the Enceladine Ocean Coalition Government. Yeah, Mission Command, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. True Vant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners. See if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts. The one you truly must complete. Whoa. Temporary research bonus, none. No solution. As of yet. Can we like... Oh, you can forget things as well. Derealization. Internalize. That does seem important.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed.
Oh my God.
Always at your service.
I was just, where are we? What is this? Spread your hands. What are you? That's
Glad
all
to
for
have
now.
been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat.
Gonna head to bed. Thanks for the fun stream. Have a good night. Thank you, Robson, for being here. And, putting up with mine and Nigel's shit, as always. Have a good one, bud. I'll see you later. Take care.
While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold, her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? They should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I'm a man. So I should make my own goddamn money by now. You know what? we're not going to be ashamed, but we will make our own money by
Maybe
cleaning this place
you could
up.
ask her for some stock tips. That's a maybe. Or a job. But you're sure as hell too ashamed to ask for cash, buddy. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
+1, a herd of billions. I'll ask later. Okay, that's all.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Thank you, M. See you later. That's why we need Twitch integration next time. Next time, Gadgets. We'll get on it. Now we can go in here, see what's going on.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building.
Actually, never mind. Hold on. We got a second level up. So we have 2 skill points that we can put into things now. And I don't think I can actually raise my base stats. I can only be raising my skills. That's what I'm going to call them anyway. So maybe we do... What was it? Volition? Keep your morale up? Could be good. That way I have a higher chance of asking for money. Rhetoric? The art of persuasion? Shivers interfacing. Hicks locks and pockets. Ooh. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. That could be good as well. May be useful to be better at the things that I'm weak at, you know? Like motorics. Deduce the world. Logic. Actually, having any of these weaker stuff leveled up would definitely be good. Conceptualization. See art in the world? I don't really care. I don't really care about art that much. But let's do hand-eye coordination. And some thoughts which raise your base stats for some characters so you can invest more skill points into them. Oh, cool. Alright. And we'll put in some to... Commercial time. Don't worry. By the time it's finished, I'll barely be done with this. I don't have any points in this. I got -2 here. Maybe I should take a shower and then people could potentially not smell me from a mile away. I think actually having extra perception could be really good. Yeah. Hold on. Revert. So we'll do extra perception and logic. Yeah, let's do that. Can I give you a tip? You certainly can.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance.
Hold on. I forgot to put this here instead. Yeah, that works.
A sturdy metal door
only invest those
guards
points
the
when you need to
southwest
complete
entrance to
something.
the apartment building.
All
It's
right.
locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
That's a good tip.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on. Who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
All right.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is the police. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Good job, Kim. You fucked it up. Can't take him anywhere. Should we... Oh, yeah. Search for these, like, little bottles again. Huh? Smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, look at all this crap everywhere. So much money. Recently made a switch to oat milk, and man, I like it so much better than cow milk. I find that all milks now have certain places for me. I don't really have cow's milk anymore. Because, I don't know. I'm not vegan, I'm vegetarian. But I tried being vegan. And
the spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Yeah, one of the things that just stuck around is that I was like, well, I don't have any want to buy cow milk. Just get oat milk or almond milk or rice milk or pea milk or whatever they've got, right? But then I'd only use certain milks for certain things. Oat milk is pretty diverse, though. That's a good one. Examine closer. What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around. Right?
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
No crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Okay. Why is it telling me that I'm picking stuff up when I'm not? Oh my gosh, we have so many quests. What the fuck? Oh. Also embrace the Hobocop lifestyle? I did. I've got Hobocop here. And we're trying to make money. Doing our own thing. We need that jacket up there. That's ours.
There must be another way into the building.
He fucking did it again. I forgot. I forgot about that weird bug. God damn it, Kim. Take a chill pill.
An ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Because I was mildly allergic / intolerant to cow milk when I was a kid? A lot of people are. Very sensitive to dairy products. Okay. Anything else? Any bottles around whatsoever? Even if they're secret bottles. Like these ones. We're gonna clean this town up. You and me, Kim. One bottle at a time. There's probably some down here, right? That I missed? No, that's not a bottle. It's a fish! Adorable. Good little fish. Can't go for a swim or anything by the looks of things. Take bottles out of the bin. I think we did this one. Yeah, we've done that one. They have to be highlighted bins now. I'm pretty sure. Right? Or is it this one? No, yeah, I think they have to be highlighted. Oh.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Look closer first.
The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
Chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
You mean like from the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
That's interesting. We've had that conversation like twice now. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up. Inoperable. That's fine. You're the angriest man I know, Renee. I remember these two. Yes. Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Can I get this? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Sure.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Nah, we got this. 72%? Absolutely. Grab the ball. Show them how it's done.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Ah, feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Take in the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Would say you're a cop. The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Yeet! Fucking nailed it.
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Pétanque. I understand.
No, you don't. Our pétanque game is ruined. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
That's once again ruining old people's fun. You know it. Every chance I get. Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
It's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds, squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
Oh.
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. Why show them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Oh.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
That explains the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There is a strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
This guy's getting real mad. Guys just don't understand how money works. Nothing, I don't think I just do. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. It's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. I mean, I don't understand. I don't think I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
He sighs.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Gosh. Who was this Frizzle?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
This guy was an F1 driver. Really? Wow. What a decorated career. F1 driver and old man. Crazy.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you.
Ooh.
You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Anything about the man hanged in the backyard?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals.
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
You don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
You don't know anything,
If
eh?
I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Damn. Dismantled. Just a minor useless information. You'd be excellent in a pub quiz night. We should go sometime.
Yes?
Oh yes, we needed Inland Empire to try to convince him again. We could do that.
I have really outdone myself.
Takes a bite out of a
This
sandwich.
is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Looks delicious. Can I have a bite?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food.
Oh.
Nothing personal. It's just a principle.
The only one
I
you
do
have.
work weekends. That is correct.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when. The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder, well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
That's a good sandwich. That is a good sandwich. Ham, tomato with some mayonnaise. You got to make sure to season that tomato though, a little bit of salt and pepper too. If you're feeling like you want to, I don't know, fatten it up, slices of cheese of some kind. Maybe some leafage if you've got it. Spinach perhaps. Oh, that's a good sandwich. Yes, absolutely. Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
Please, friend, let's just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine!
Jokes away, immediately startled by his own reaction.
Sorry, officer. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
off.
I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. but try to get a bite of his deer sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
There's no way. I can't convince him. Pickles ruined it? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a pickle. Also, hello, Ashel. I don't mind a pickle. But, I mean, I wouldn't put them in a sandwich.
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You know nothing?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Honestly, Gaston, I respect it too. You're a man of your principles. You keep your head down, and you make damn good sandwiches.
Respect?
The old carabineer can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Oh.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
You know Evrard, do you? How do you know Evrard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Taught those boys human studies and history in the gym. Strange place to teach.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
I also don't hate pickles, but I would prefer to leave them off my sandwiches and burgers. I don't mind them in a burger as much. If it's hot, that's fine. But a cold pickle, like in a cold sandwich, not as much for me. At least, you know, like, I'm talking like pickled cucumbers, those kind of pickles. If it's like a spreadable pickle, that is fine in a cold sandwich. As long as it has at least cheese with it. More ingredients would make it even better. But I wouldn't just have like a pickle sandwich. Cheese and pickle, fine. Spreadable pickle. Yeah. It comes in obviously a jar. More like a jam, I guess? Like a relish? Yes. Very popular thing in the UK. I wasn't sure how popular it is around. Like a Branston pickle. Branston is a UK brand. Certainly. I get burgers in the States and they look at me funny when I say no pickle. They big fans of pickles in the States? No onion either? Onion is a big one. Onion is in everything. That's a tough one to get around. Though generally I'm not terribly fussy. I'll eat anything.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. The blind leading the blind doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes.
I'm not going to stop the questioning.
Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debardeurs all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
You're not actually a member.
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
A lot of people are a huge fan of pickles here in the States. Okay. Just have like a pickle out of a jar? That's something I see in media. I didn't know how popular they actually were. Fine pickles and red onion, quite good way to break up fattiness of meat and cheese. I could see that. I like red onion. I'm not. Oh, look at you. I'm not against any sort of onions. I'll take whatever. My dad loves onions, and would eat onions as if they were apples. Crazy. I don't know many people that would do that. Bloody Scots. Hey, he's Scottish. Eat anything as long as it's not spicy. Well, everyone has a spicy tolerance somewhere. Another option would be like spicy stuff like jalapeno. Yeah, that's not bad. I enjoy good like sriracha as well. Whole spectrum cheese, whole pickles, spear, sliced relish with peanut butter. Ugh. Ugh. Pickles with peanut butter? Chocolate? No. Cheese? Yes. With cheese, fine. Chocolate and peanut butter? No. Get out. Foul. Inherited all the shy genes from my parents, like, say, overproducing stomach acid. Oh, I see. That's probably why you can't do spice too much. Dad ate peanut butter and onion sandwiches. Ooh. Silver Song, forever. Hi. It's good to have you. Great comment. Why? What happened in your dad's life to have peanut butter and onion sandwiches? No. I couldn't possibly. Although for some reason, peanut butter and pickle revolts me more than peanut butter and onion. And I don't know why. Maybe it was just like the initial shock. And then immediately following out with pickle and chocolate. Just, the whiplash. And then afterwards, onion and peanut butter doesn't sound so bad. It's not me, I'm just the messenger here. In what parts of America have those kinds of like sweet pickles with chocolate? I gotta know. And then we can just kind of like excommunicate them, you know? Between chili and potato soup? Ooh. Potato soup sounds really nice, especially if it's cold. Something filling and smooth. I would go with potato soup. Chili would also be good in the cold. They're both good options. As the son of an Irishman, potato soup sounds good. Yeah, well, I'm not the son of an Irishman. But I'd still vote potato soup. Know a few people back in Iowa, especially around the state fair with the deep fried pickles in particular. Okay, let's just cut out Iowa, right? Right across the state lines. We'll just pick it up, all as a team. We'll pick up the state of Iowa and then toss them into the sea. All agreed? Should we do that? I think that's the only thing for it. Anywho,
Of course
on the
he's
payroll.
not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
That's my home state, Chiefy. Well, you're not there anymore. So it's no problem. Without Iowa, there's no corn. We'll find something else. 20% of its pork production. That's probably a good thing. Right? I don't know. I hate the socialist rabble, he continues, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to do anything. Pick a damn side already. Okay. What are the little things you do?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, He needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Essays for the newspapers. How things are in Martinez. Okay.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time. Sure of... No, thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. Well, these two... I quite like them as characters.
You're still waiting for a replacement for the bull, you...
But I don't have the right skills to actually talk to them. You know? Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. One of my favorite YouTubers are in Iowa. Well, they can still make content from the sea. There's nothing stopping them.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized.
Posture check, thank you,
with
Misfit.
graffito. A closer
My posture
inspection
is
reveals 2 bullet holes in the
better
front.
now. It is immaculate.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Fuck you, mail delivery box. Oh! Ow.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Yeah.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Good mail delivery box. Pat.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
Well, I tried. Let's pick up some bottles. Come on. We need the money. And we probably have quite a lot now, right? Oh, we can right-click for this too. I didn't know we could right-click. I was holding tab the entire time. It doesn't look like there's any bottles or anything here. We've talked to the little girl before. Is there anything new that we can talk to you about? Our composure is bad. But there doesn't look like there's anything new. Should we see... Oh, we'll grab this. Just how much money we've earned now. Some great tectonic forces has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. I don't really want to talk to anyone here yet. They intimidate me. They're not very friendly. So I'm just going to go in here and sell my stuff.
Tales of our
The tear
endeavors
machine stands in the corner.
proliferate.
A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh my word. There has been a raid. Oh dear. How could this be? Occaroon. I don't think you were streaming when I started. Short stream from you, sir? How are you? Let me give you the old shout-out doobly-doo. How do I... Okay. It's been a while. It's been like a week since I last streamed. First stream of 2025. Hello, everyone. Hello, Schneebles. Welcome back. Smashly. Unoriginal Goji. Nice to meet you. Hello, sir. And to you. Looking forward to Friday. It should be a wonderful time. If anyone doesn't already follow Occaroon, what the hell are you doing? Huh? Get on over there and give him a follow.
A wise decision.
Just as Unoriginal here has done for me. Because Occaroon and I play plenty of games together, and we'll be playing games again on Friday. Very exciting. Hello, Tempestus. Thank you for the follow. My name's Batsy, or Bats, Labats, or, you know, or anything, I suppose. Call me what you like. I don't give a damn. It's nice to meet you. I play a lot of story games when I'm not playing with the slobs. That is, Schneebles, Luxury Pigeon, Ockaroon, and myself, Matt. Yeah, it's been a busy couple of months, but I'm hoping to get back into streaming a bit more frequently. New year, new me, is what they say, right? Well, we can hope for the best. Anywho, this is Disco Elysium. Anything you say, anything at all. Let's insert our bottles into this machine and see how much money we've earned.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
$6.20. We picked up 62 bottles or cans or tins and things. Wow, wee wah.
You're 100%
That's so much
sure
money.
you got special Hobocop money for that tier. At least 100% extra tier money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
We did so good. And a save. Fantastic. So we probably earned extra money from that because we got hobo money, right? More money from selling tear. So maybe we didn't pick up 62 things. Maybe we picked up 31. And it gave us double. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Happy New Year before I go to bed. Hello, Snows Angels. Thank you for popping in. Happy New Year to you as well. Actually, that's worth saying. Happy New Year to everybody that came in on the raid. So I probably would not have spoken to you since before. Since last year. Moving swiftly on. If anybody does need to go to bed, by the by, or need to get some food or water, please do so. Look after yourselves. You deserve it. But if you don't need to go and look after yourself, if you're all fine and dandy, you're more than welcome to stay. Probably going to stream for another 20, 30 minutes or so, and then I'll raid out to someone else. But we love having you here. Boo hiss. It's January 6th. You thought the New Year jokes were over, that they were never going to come back.
The trash container.
But here we are.
In the...
Disappointed in ourselves. And in me. Actually, was there any trash in here? Actually, for that matter as well, while it's here. Also, because I was playing, I wasn't streaming, mind you, but I was playing games with... Aha, got him. Ashar Blackthorn here. On Sunday. Which was yesterday. Feels like longer ago now. We were playing Hunt Showdown together, but I was post-work and was doing some chores and I still can't get this, can I? I was doing some chores and stuff. So I was feeling a bit tired, a bit sleepy, and not very talkative. So I didn't stream. But that's okay. Because eventually, I got to streaming today. Yeah, the body is still there. I still don't have like a safe way to get to my coat. So I think, and it doesn't look like there's any crap up here for me to sell. Maybe inside the building. There's obviously more places for me to search, but I want to make sure that I search thoroughly everywhere I go. You know? We also have the bookstore, which we entered, but then didn't look at all, and instead went a different way. What's this? Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Go up on the roof and then click on the jacket. It is not a normal way. I know you can jump, but I cannot jump. Ancient fountain. Doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Plus, it seems to very much be like a one-way ticket. Ooh. Sewer grate, a gateway to the river of filth. What's this? Plastic-wrapped macaroni stamped with humanitarian aid. It's humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for real sale. Is this guy selling stuff? It says food gift from the people of Messina. Why no jumping? Because I'll probably fall and die. I'm bad at jumping. Helpline to the company that controls the something. I don't have the stat for it, I don't think. It says speakers from the people of Samara.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy with your style.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like
Wait a minute,
cactus,
Schneebels was here as
or
well.
like an old
Hold on.
person with no money.
Schneebels. There he is, I got him. I got him before he left. That's the S from the slobs. Follow them too. If you haven't, well, you don't want to make me angry. How's it going? Have you achieved a communist utopia yet? I haven't even met the communists yet. I've just met people talking about the communists, and they sound scary, and I don't like it. But hello, Melanoir. Hopefully work was okay. Box smells like cat piss. Like an old person with no money.
Economical,
Good.
but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
I mean, we could actually. 58%'s not bad.
Something
We did it.
cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Ocaroon was saving the environment by adopting children.
Practical,
What?
and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
+1 composure, -1 shivers. You know what? Maybe if we get or become friends with this dude.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves,
Give us a
basically,
discount.
perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
I will inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those
Whoa.
sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
50 real. Bro, you're kidding yourself. 50 real.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found Ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
It's really expensive. You can quick save, I believe in you. Perhaps we could potentially try the jump. But I'm not going to save scum. If we fail, we fail. We stick with it. I already looked at the sneakers. What about the speakers, though? Doesn't anyone want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Lo-fi socialist junk.
I love lo-fi. It's a big part of my channel. That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them...
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for a little extra. 50 cents?
Now you got a deal. I have to pay this guy 50 real and 50 cents to get those speakers. Now that is a serious gamble.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
Oh,
Tales of our endeavors
another.
proliferate.
Can I dip? Still on the mend. Take care, Asham. I'll catch you later, bud. We have been raided by right big Chimkin. Oh my. Chimkin, hello. Happy New Year. How the devil are you? What were you up to today? Let me give you a shout out. There we are. We even did the Twitch integrated one. Show them what we're made of for the Bok Bok Brigade charge. Voided Main. Hello. Thank you for popping in. Dolly Whiskers. Hello. Sky. All of these knives. I'm feeling threatened. These little chimkins with their blades. Tato Chap. Hi, how's it going? We're about to get in all the raid action today. Tempestus, did you come in on this raid as well? Everywhere today, aren't you? I'm playing that silly game with the bald man Pidge is playing and it's stressing me out. Oh, get to work. Yes. I think I saw that on my little sidebar as I was starting to stream. Although, rather, as I was having internet issues and trying to figure out how to stream. I'm guessing you did not finish the game then. Oh dear, poor luck. Happily ever, Kara. Hello, Kara. It was a good attempt. I will assume that you are threatening me with many knives. I did not. Oh, you still just have the raider thing from Ocker, I suppose. Are we back tomorrow, most likely? I'm going to wager, Chimkin, that you will beat Pidge in getting to the top of that game first. Is it top, or is it different levels? I'm not actually entirely sure. You'll beat the game first. But a less threatening emote then. That's a nice one. I feel safer. Thank you, Kara. He's very close to the end. Is he now? Well, I mean, he could still fall. I have faith. Anyway, hello everyone. If you don't know who I am, I'm Bats. I play video games on the internet for people to watch. I know, really, breaking new ground here. I'm also a voice actor occasionally, and try to make time for streaming whenever I can. I tend to do whatever the hell I like. I know, very descriptive, but usually it's a nice chill time. And sometimes I play with friends as well. Which being close to the end means nothing. That's what I said, that Chimkin would do it first. Hey, I know Chimkin is a capable guy. Need you to voice act my life akin to the Stanley Parable. I would love to. I would love to. Yeah, what a dream. What a dream it would be to do a game like the Stanley Parable. Perhaps one day. If anyone needs to raid and run, though, please do look after yourselves. Get some food, water, go to bed. It is late for us in the UK. It is nearly midnight, 11:15. So if you have work tomorrow, do the responsible thing. Get some sleep. You'll feel better for it. Even if you want to stick around, leave us on in the background. People sometimes do fall asleep that way. And that's A-okay by me. It's a big compliment, actually. I like it a lot. Also helps with the viewership numbers. Live viewers go up. People don't go. Yeah. Good to have you. What else do I need to say? Oh yes, fuck cancer, right? Right.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Let's get some sunglasses. Try the shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
We're just fucking in 2025, but I appreciate the fuck cancer. No, was fuck cancer 2024's message? Well, even so, fuck cancer nonetheless. These things are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
I mean, they're just sunglasses, Kim.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
I could buy the shades of self-destruction. +1 electrochemistry, -1 logic. I don't use electrochemistry for much, because I'm trying not to drink or do drugs. It was, now just fuck. Alright. Alright. Shorter. More to the point. Rummage through the box. Let's rummage.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
I could potentially find some interesting sunglasses. I want cool sunglasses. Have you developed a Copo type yet? I have Hobocarp and a volumetric shit compressor. And then I also have Déjà Vu? Like Deja Vu, but Déjà Vu? Which I'm currently trying to figure out. But that's it. I have all of these other thoughts yet to discover. We've just been talking to a lot of people today. A lot of... Well, to be fair, I could retry this.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
6? Kim, a firefight something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
I mean, it does actually give +1 perception, which is better than the shades of self-destruction. I'll come back. Should we talk? Do I want to talk to you? I don't think I do. What I want to do is rummage through this trash can. Okay. What's this? Hello? Hot air rises up from the sewers, sour, acrid, and strangely comforting. Ah, okay, so this is the bridge as well, which is raised at the minute. We've heard about this bridge. And this is the motherfucker. This is the motherfucker, I think, that was talking about... Wait, is it this guy? Maybe it's not this guy. Is it this guy? Is this guy talking about a scarf factory?
You officers.
Oh, he's got a knife.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Maybe this isn't the guy. There was a character that went on for about 45 minutes talking about a scarf factory that is shut down that made me Alt F4 out of the game. And I was like, no, I'm done with this. I am looking forward to our reunion.
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build
sarcastically
and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal.
Cute.
He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
I can't click on this now, can I? No.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation,
church.
though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Now that sounds like something worth investigating.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
It is salty.
Oh.
It is savory.
What a hero.
It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. Takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Look at that. We made a friend. Right, bye. What a good dude. Thanks for the salami.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal.
Right.
But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Seems like it. So that's cut off from us. What day is it now? It's cut off from us until Wednesday. It would make sense if it is Monday today, so we've got like 2 days to wait until we could go over that. Acquire a copy of the city map. Actually, it would be amazing. How do we get this? Waterlock out aboard until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Alright. More trash. Ooh, fingerless gloves. Again, that boosts electrochemistry. I don't think we need electrochemistry. We're good at that already. But maybe we take endurance instead of suggestion. Because we lose 1 half-light if we wear this at the minute, actually. Robocop without fingerless gloves? You're so fucking right, though. Oh my god. You're so right. And we have the bum hat. We really are Hobocop. Roy's Pawn Shop, fast cash for faster times. Okay, well, what's this? Medicine? Is this game scary? No. It's a detective game. It's very, like, fictionally political. Some kind of machine, an anti-cash register. Bust of a woman, the black simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is wearing away. What's this?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Only in the way self-realization is scary. That's a good way to put it. Just checking you know how I am with scary? I know. But you can handle some scary. You say you can't handle any scary, Tempestus, but you can handle some scary. I know you've played... well, I don't know if you played Lethal Company, but you've played Content Warning.
Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
To win her back? What? Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Okay, dig up a truly cool figurine.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken toys.
What about the racks?
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries,
Oops.
yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Point at the knights on horseback. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
This looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing... how'd you pronounce this? Pattern Q?
This is what the loyalists look like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Oh my word. Cat. It is good to see you, bestie. How are you? Hope you're well. How was your Christmas and New Year's? Hopefully Santa Claus gave you everything you wanted. What is happening to my voice right now? My filter isn't working. Oh no, I need to reset it. Let me just adjust the settings. There we go. That's all good. Sorry, I got nervous when Cat came in. My voice went. Step away from the table.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get it?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
You're out of your mind. There's one just like that on every corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
Santa was very kind to me this year. I spent New Year's with my boyfriend's family. It was really nice. How was yours? Were you a good boy this year? I'm glad to hear you had a good time. I spent Christmas at my sister's and met my brand new nephew, who's about 3 weeks old at this point. And he's a chonky boy. He's cool. Named after me as well. Little baby Labatt's. I know. Strange name, but who am I to judge? And then I hosted a party on New Year's with a bunch of uni friends that I hadn't seen, well, some of which I hadn't seen in 2 years. And it has been many years since I was at uni. It was a good time. What do you mean, transformations?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring.
He throws you a look of weary patience.
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
You can actually buy the streetlight for 700 real? How the hell do you earn 700 real? Alright. Well. Congratulations, that's awesome. Thank you. I did a lot of work to, I guess, raise my nephew? Convince my sister to have a baby with her boyfriend? Nope, that's starting to sound strange. Let's leave that behind. I have friends. Sometimes, when they decide to turn up,
they stare at you with
in
the
my
unblinking
mind,
eyes of their tape reels.
It's a Christmas miracle. Having friends, certainly.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says stereo.
Oh my god.
Spreads.
Another raid. Hello. I'm glad you raided now. Welcome in, Positively Glad.
A prudent choice.
And a follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Hello, Glad raid. I guess you go by Glad. It's nice to meet you. What were you playing this? Just done a co-op Football Manager stream and doing very well in it. Oh, Football Manager. Oh.
Word of our community's
Perhaps
flame
Bishop
spreads.
here is your partner in crime. Hello, Blazing Bishop. Bish raid and Glad raid. Yes, I had a feeling that you were perhaps co-oping together.
Unwavering purpose.
How did it go, and what brought you this way? Football Manager is not an area of Twitch that I often frequent. In fact, I've never frequented the Football Manager side of Twitch. Quick raid for myself, my phone is about to die because I'm a tit and forgot to press the charger in. I have a lovely stream. No worries, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you both had a wonderful time. Yeah, if you need to raid and run, do look after yourselves. Let's do an FM 2024 co-op with Positively Glad. Found you on recommended. Oh. I love tits. I'm sure you do, Cat. I feel like a bit of a tit myself sometimes. Anywho, yes, please do go raid and run if you need to. I'll give you a little shout out. Although it'd probably need to be one at a time. Do things. Football Manager. Well, this is Disco Elysium. If you're unfamiliar, this is a detective game.
This is you. Golden Orange.
Where you have drunk
A
too
sunset
much
suite.
and totally lost your memory. And now you need to kind of like refamiliarize yourself with the world and what's going on. Yeah, it's pretty dark, pretty deep, pretty heavy.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
And I've just got a notification on my phone. It is time for me to actually raid and run too. I need to head off. So I'll say that is all for now. Finish that conversation. I'll save the game. Ooh. Something over there that I could probably buy. F5, quick save. Brilliant. Well, we've had lots of raids and a few follows today, and a couple of subs. That's just grand. Thanks, everybody. But I gotta go. Bring in the music. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's lovely. Bye, Batsy. I'll miss you. I'll miss you all as well. Hopefully, it won't be too long until I stream again. Don't know about tomorrow, but potentially. Never say never. Although, Harry did come in and ask for us to raid. Is it Hope? Hope Lynn? Are they still live? Actually, yeah, I should check that before I raid them. Otherwise, I'll be raiding a channel that is off. Hope Lynn. Hope Lynn is offline. I missed them. Never mind. Cancel that. Find someone else. Have a good one, buddy. You too, Bishop. Thanks very much for the last minute raid there. Sorry that I ended straight away, but I got a strict schedule that I need to keep to now. At least for today. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Hopefully see you around sometime soon. Let's then go raid out to... Haven't said hello to Confused Cultist in a while. Friend Jaeger is on if you like Planko. I have no idea what that is. Let me look. Jaeger. What's their username? Take a look. Oh, Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster sounds chill. I have a friend on
Scoots,
Sims.
which means he has a couple layers which should already be gone.
We're having a
just from
little nose.
Bad lighting from when we first got him, stuff that I didn't know that you had to do in his first year of life.
All right. Well, on your recommendation,
so-
Tempestus, let's go say hello to the Jaeger KK. It's in KK Slider? Been on a roller coaster tycoon high? Well, that's good. Hold on. Let's do this. /raid. The Jaeger. Was it the Jagger? I've been watching too much Attack on Titan. I keep reading Jagger as Jaeger. It's Jagger. The Jagger. KK. I assume. Because Jaeger would be J-A. Anyway. Whatever. Let's go say hi. And I'll see you in a couple days. Whenever I stream next. Take care, everybody. Ta-ta for now.
He is very